What happens when you hold your breath in cold water? When you hold your breath underwater, you trigger something called the mammalian diving reflex, or the dolphin reflex as some people call it. It works like this. When you put your face in water, your body will lower your pulse so you use less oxygen when you are underwater. This reflex can be trained to become stronger by practicing often to hold the breath underwater. A person who often practices to hold their breath in water will therefore have a stronger diving reflex than a person who do not practice to hold the breath or who only practice to hold the breath on land. A stronger diving reflex means the body lower the pulse faster and to a lower heart rate than if you have a weak diving reflex. Conclusion: if you practice to hold the breath in water, you will get a stronger diving reflex. And that gives you a lower pulse, which again results in you using less oxygen when holding your breath underwater. The diving reflex is best triggered when you put your face in water that is colder than your skin, meaning holding your breath in cold water should be easier and give you a longer breath hold than holding it in warm water or on land. But if the water is too cold, your body will start to use energy to keep you warm by making you shiver and tense. That is what happened to me in this breath hold. I was planning to do a training session with 6 repeated breath holds, ending with the last breath hold being around 7 minutes. But when I got into the water for the first breath hold, I felt it was way too cold to do a 30-minute training session. So I had to get out of the water and do all the warm-up breath holds on land. And then when I got into the water to do the last breath hold, only after 2 minutes I felt I started to shiver and shake from the cold water. My body tensed up and my breath hold was very uncomfortable. That combined with me getting a bit unfocused, having to start and move the cameras around between my warm-up breath holds and my final breath hold, made this a very bad breath hold. And it was very uncomfortable to hold the breath for only 4 minutes. After the breath hold, we went into the sauna and I did another breath hold, which lasted for about 6 minutes. And that breath hold was much easier and much more comfortable than the 4-minute breath hold in the cold pool, even though I had no diving reflex in the sauna. That is why when you see freedivers holding their breath in competitions, very often they are wearing a wetsuit to stay warm, and usually just using a nose clip or goggles and not a mask, because the bigger surface of your face is in contact with water, the better the diving reflex. If you found this video interesting, consider subscribing for more content like this. Have a nice day.